So if you look over to where all the meat's lined up on the buffet, you'll notice one particular piece of meat stands out. It has the look of a bald tan person's head. It's like just a cranium top. I don't know if that's like a particular cut of ham. It's like cranium cut deli ham. They have so many different types, and that
Yeah.
looks like a shiny, like some shiny bald head.
If I was to take a picture of you below the eyebrows and paste it, it would look like you were bald.
They used to have the guy on All in the Family, Meat Head, and that's what you can have. You could become Meat Head.
Welcome to another episode of Food Buffet Report. We are at the meat station, the carving station. The heat lamps are ablazin above the meat, keeping everything warm. Ablazin. The heat lamps are ablazin.
I don't think they're that. I don't know what temperature that is, but they're not that.
Well,
Ablazin feels like fire. Like an open flame. Yeah, ablazin. Look it up. See what the temperature says. What is it? Look at that bone on the carving station. It's behind my ear.
Blazing saddles.
Temperature, ablazin. How would you like it? Medium rare? Ablazin, please. No such thing.
Burn fiercely or brightly. Plumes of smoke rose from fires blazing around the city.
So you think now, is that an accurate description of the heat lamps?
There's a second definition of a gun. Fire repeatedly or indiscriminately. We went in with guns blazing. If fire can blaze and guns can blaze, I just declared that heat lamps can also blaze.
Okay. Well, there, I guess.
And apparently when people smoke wacky tobacco, they say that they're blazing too. So blazing goes many ways.
Okay. Well, then I guess in this, it stays in the episode. What can I say? I thought I was going to finally get to strike something out because I never get to choose what's edited in and out. And I thought this is my chance.
This episode is definitely going to be called Blazin Meat Head.
I love the where the carvery person behind the line with the apron and the buffet patron have now locked eyes. They're at that time where he's been waiting and now he's there and he meets, makes eye contact with the carvery guy and he's like, they kind of have, and the meats are there and this is when he gets to order. He gets to decide how thick he wants it cut. But I don't think that the carving station guy has the authority to over thickly cut the meat. They always ask how you want it cut, but there's really already a size that the owner has told him, do not cut any thicker than this or you will be fired. How's he carving the meat head anyways? What angle is he coming in from?
Probably from behind. There's probably a slice behind that we can't see.
Because that meat, if you were to set it on its side, it's going to fall over because it's rounded.
Yeah.
It's never going to stay upright.
It's sitting on the cutting board, and the side facing the carver is the side that he's slicing from. When you walk up to the cutting board and you're looking, do you want to see a piece of meat that looks like it's being cut from, or do you want to see something that looks like someone's bald head? Clearly, they have to turn it around and show you the cut side so you can see the cross section of what you're actually going to eat. So you make a very good point there. They need to maybe shift around some of those meats to have them face in the right way. What is the weirdest question that you think a carving station person gets asked? Do you know what I used to do? I used to go to this one buffet that was at a casino, and I have absolutely no interest in gaming or gambling. But the buffet at this particular casino, which was actually on a native reserve, they had an amazing buffet and it was at a great price. It was the Great Blue Heron Casino. Obviously, they're not open now because of, but I used to go there and I'd ask them to cut me a thick slice of the prime rib, and then I'd ask them to grill it for me, and they did. So they put grill marks on a piece of prime rib, and it was really nice. Do you think that's a weird request? Do you think that that's asking too much? Because I feel like there's some people that feel like that would be asking too much, but if they have a grill there in the back in the kitchen, I think they'd be willing to do it. But do you think it's too much?
First of all, the carving guy can't leave the station, so he couldn't leave. So in order for that to happen,
Why can't he leave the station? Is someone
well,
going
if
to
he
come along
leaves,
and steal the bald head?
yeah, well, someone might try to carve their own meat. I think a weird request would be to ask them, like if they cut a piece of meat for me, if they wouldn't mind dunking it in those green beans after they cut it. I mean,
For some green bean water?
yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things you could dunk the meat in. I mean, could that be something? I'd like a thick cut, and then down there, I want you to dunk it in there's some corn juice.
It would be unfair to any of the vegans that wanted to get the beans and some of the bean water.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a lot of choice. So not only do they eat the beans, but they might also drink the bean water. And if the piece of meat has just been dunked in there, then little meat particles are going to get in there and mess with the chi of the vegan diet, so to speak.
Could they have a separate? It looks like they have two things of beans there. One could be for dunking the meat, and one could be for the vegans. I mean, I don't know that your request seems pretty reasonable. Like they would do that, but my request, I don't know that it would happen. And I think that it would really freak them out and cause a lot of disorientation.
I think you're right. I think asking for your meat to be grilled is fine. So I think we'll just leave it there.
Thank you. This is
anything else?
It's a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as two guys talking about buffet carving station, I think it's probably 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anybody else out there doing what we're doing the way we're doing it.
I don't know if they have the guts.
No.
So.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.